Colorado with Devin and Dylan. Okay, so Devin and Dylan are going to tell us why is it that they moved to Colorado. Devin?
It's an easy, heck yeah. We're right now at the infamous Bear Lake and Rocky Mountain National Park. Growing up, we would travel here, and I've always felt a calling for Colorado. I'm a huge nature adrenaline guy. I love going out and adventuring. This is the state. I'm very health conscious as well. Very healthy people here. I mean, it was an easy yes.
Okay, Dylan, so why did you decide to follow your brother and you left me back home in Texas?
It's exciting. I love the adventure out here. Me and my brother grew up coming here in the summers, and it's just been nothing but, a switch up, snowboarding in the wintertime. Even though it's snowing, get out here, you still hikes, it's nice and sunny. And then in the summer, it's just endless adventure. Kayaking, hiking,
camping,
rock climbing, camping. It's endless. So can't be more appreciative of God's nature than right here in Colorado.
That is absolutely correct. So one thing that I did as a mother when my boys were young is I threw them out there to be outdoor sports. For all of the moms out there watching this video, make sure that you drive your little children outside, take them outside, and make them and force them to go out there and play with the nature. So, Devin, what do you remember growing up?
Oh my God. Life growing up with Mamacita has been a wild roller coaster of amazingness. That being said, growing up with Mamacita, we would always do car rides together. And during those car rides, she'd be pouring into Dylan and I about life, leadership, business. I mean, we were like 7, 8, 9 years old. And it was awesome just learning everything that we could learn about how to build community, how to not be a follower, how to serve people with your heart and love on them. It's just awesome. So those are some great memories.
Okay, Dylan, so what do you remember about Mamacita growing up?
She let us be free and really test the waters in every way we possibly could. And she was very open and respectful for all of our friends that would come over. And, she would always she'd teach us to have that open heart, very welcoming, and just knowing that everyone's on their own path, And for me and my brother, she would always tell us, like my brother mentioned, just to be a leader and to consistently, not following people and not following trends, but trying to lead and trying to be a good influence on people. But we were open, and we had friends of all backgrounds, all colors, all creeds, and that's something that we learned from our Mamacita.
And her damn good Mexican food as well.
Yeah,
that's right.
Amazing cook.
That is absolutely correct. That's why these two boys grew up in beautiful Las Palapas in San Antonio, Texas. So they do understand about good Mexican food. But Devin, what advice would you give everyone that's watching this video?
Big one for me is success lies outside of your comfort zone. If something's not going to challenge you, it's not going to change you. And that's something my Mamacita has always taught us, is to be willing to take risks in your life, make sure they're calculated, but really step out of your comfort zone as much as you can. I promise you it'll serve your purpose in more ways than you could possibly imagine.
Dylan, so what advice would you give everybody watching?
I would say that, follow through on really good plans. Really good plans are going to take you places, because if you're organized and focused, just like us out here, we learn the hard way. We lose cell service when we come out to Rocky Mountain National or some of these more amazing, extravagant mountains. And we have to learn how to communicate. We have to learn how to organize correctly and lead each other, knowing meetup spots and different things. But even saying that, it leads into the rest of our lives. And so I would give them that advice, is to organize and to maintain a clean environment and a good workspace. And that way you can succeed, and success becomes a little more fluid that way.
I am proud of my boys, and I know that for a lot of the mamacitas watching this video, the toughest thing is to cut that cord. My biggest advice is cut it, let them out of the cage, let your children fly, and watch them fly and be themselves. All right, Devin, so what advice would you give Mamacita to that?
Woo! Go into nature more often. Make nature a bigger part of your routine. It's medicine. It's incredible to witness God's beauty in His creation. It's just magnificent. So get some more nature time back home in San Antonio, or come out here to Colorado and get all the nature you need.
I am from Anchorage, Alaska, and I love the snow. Okay, Dylan, so what advice would you give Mamacita?
Well, we've been challenging her out here, and so she's been, out here in the snow. It's no joke. A lot of people have snowshoes, and they've got ski poles and the whole thing. Look at her. And so it's unbelievable. So for her to just come out here and then be so fashionable, right? Which is more a part of that advice I'd give to her is just, maybe more fashion is always better, right?
Okay.
And people loved it. And so I would obviously tell her as well, come visit us more and then invite some of your friends. That'd be a challenge for you, is bring a friend with you, and consistently experience Colorado.
Okay, so one thing that I taught my boys always is there's two kinds of people, the ones that lead and the ones that follow. And I've taught my boys to be leaders. There's nothing wrong with following as long as you're following a great leader. And I've always told my boys, there's two kinds of people, the ones that dream and stay on dreaming, and the ones that dream and make their dream a reality. I have got to say that advice today takes its place because my boys have made their dream a reality. They live life to the fullest, and one thing that I taught them, respect. The best gift you can give someone, respect them. No matter who they are, where they're from, what culture they are, the beauty about love is respecting. The beauty about respecting is love. If we give each other love and we respect, you will definitely make a difference in your entire world. I gotta say, thank you, Gerardo Pando, for following and being behind the cameras, always supporting everything I do. And I want to thank all the people that have watched my two beautiful boys, David and Dylan. You have watched them growing up. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for always accepting us just the way we are. So we made a promise for 2021. And the promise that we made was that we're going to be moving forward and we are going to be doing more things together as a family. My advice to you is look around you. Look at your values. Look at what is more important. And you'll realize that there is nothing more valuable in your life than your family.
Amen.
So stick with your family no matter what happens, where life takes us. If you're with your family, everything, it's going to be amazing. We love you all, and we will see you back in Texas because we're going to continue taking pictures. Woo! Woo! Hasta la vista!